Have you ever wondered about the origins of the famous Ukrainian dish borscht? Well, let's take a delicious journey back in time to the period of Kievan Rus, where the story of borscht began. During this time, borscht was a far cry from the vibrant red soup we know today. It was originally a dish made from cow parsnip, a plant that was abundant in the Ukrainian wilds. The word borsch itself is derived from Bolshevik, the ancient Slavic name for cow parsnip. Over time, as culinary tastes and techniques evolved, so did borscht. The introduction of beets into the recipe marked a significant turning point. This humble root vegetable, with its rich, earthy flavor and distinctive red color, transformed borscht into the hearty, soul-warming dish we love today. And thus, from its humble beginnings as a simple cow parsnip stew, borscht has evolved into a symbol of Ukrainian culinary tradition. So how did this simple beetroot soup become a national treasure, you might ask? As with many cultural icons, borsch's evolution is intricately tied to historical events. It has simmered through the Middle Ages, boiled through the Age of Empires, and survived the tumultuous times of revolutions and world wars. Throughout Ukraine, regional variations of borscht began to emerge, each with its unique flair. In the West, the soup might be served with a dollop of sour cream, while in the East it might be garnished with fresh dill. Yet, the heart of the dish, its rich, ruby red broth, remained a constant, tying together the diverse culinary traditions of a nation. As it spread beyond the borders of Ukraine, borscht found recognition and adaptation worldwide. From the humble kitchens of rural Europe to the high-end restaurants of New York and Tokyo, this culinary chameleon has adapted to local tastes while retaining its Ukrainian soul. Borscht, like the Ukrainian culture, has proven its resilience and adaptability, becoming a global phenomenon. Now that we know its history, what goes into making a traditional bowl of borscht? Let's start with the key ingredients. The heart and soul of borscht is the vibrant, ruby red beetroot. It's what gives borscht its distinctive color and earthy sweetness. We also have cabbage, bringing with it a wonderful crunch and a hint of bitterness that balances out the sweetness of the beets. Next up are the potatoes and carrots, adding richness and a subtle sweetness respectively. Onions are also included for their pungent aromatic notes, and let's not forget the meat. Traditionally, pork or beef is used, but you can also opt for chicken for a lighter version. These ingredients together create a symphony of flavors that is as varied as the region's borscht is popular in. As for the process of cooking borscht, it's all about layering flavors. The meat is first simmered until tender, forming a rich broth. The vegetables are then added in stages, starting with the ones that take longer to cook, like the beets and potatoes. The cabbage and onions are added later to ensure they retain their texture and flavor. The soup is simmered until all the ingredients are cooked to perfection, and the flavors have melded together beautifully. Now, onto the garnish. A dollop of sour cream and a sprinkle of fresh dill are essential to the borscht experience. The sour cream adds a tangy creaminess that complements the hearty soup beautifully, and the fresh dill, with its unique aroma and flavor, adds a touch of freshness that lifts the whole dish. So, whether it's a cold winter's day or a simple family meal, borscht is always a good idea. Its layers of flavor and texture create a satisfying and comforting dish. And the best part, it's a dish that allows you to taste a bit of history with every spoonful. And there you have it, a warm, hearty bowl of borscht, steeped in centuries of tradition and history. Borscht is not just a soup, it's a testament to the Ukrainian spirit. This vibrant, hearty dish is a symbol of Ukraine's resilience and cultural richness. It's a culinary badge of honor that Ukrainians wear with pride. Borscht is not merely a meal, it's a tradition. It's the centerpiece of family gatherings, a common thread that binds generations. It's the heartwarming aroma that fills homes during festive occasions. It's the taste of nostalgia for many Ukrainians, a tangible link to their past and heritage. But the legacy of borscht extends beyond Ukraine's borders. This humble soup has found its way into the global culinary landscape. From high-end restaurants in New York to food trucks in Berlin, borscht is gaining international recognition and appreciation. It's not just a Ukrainian tradition anymore, it's becoming a global sensation. So the next time you enjoy a bowl of borscht, remember you're not just savoring a dish, but a piece of Ukrainian history,